Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to create an email signature in Gmail. What is an email signature? Email signature is basically like when you send an email, at the end of your basic message, you will see like maybe a final phrase or whatever, maybe regards or sincerely, and then you'll have like your name, maybe your telephone number, website address. It depends on what it is you want to share, and that information is always there set. You don't have to put it in every time you create an email, right? Like what you see here. I'm going to show you how to create one like that, and we will even go to the extent to insert a logo if you want to have like a email, a business email signature created. So let's see how this is done. So first I have here, this is my email account, right? So you'll have to go across here in this icon. As you can see here, I'll click on that. I think they call it a toggle wheel, I think. Right, that was the settings button. So I'm going to come down here and click on see all the settings. I'm going to click on that. Then I'm going to scroll down to the options that says, let's see what we got here. This option here that says signature, we're going to select this option. Actually, that's what we're looking for, signature. Just scroll down a bit. All right, so you'll see here it says no signature because I really haven't created any signature for this email address. So I'm going to click on create new to show you how to do this, and also at the same time create one for myself. So it's asking you for a name for the signature because you could have more than one signatures for one email address. So I'll give it a name. I'll just probably put test, something like that. Doesn't really matter. Click on create. Now in this area here, this is where you'll this is what you'll see here is the name of the signature, and you could edit it, edit the name. You see here is saying edit signature name, and you can delete it if you wish. Okay, now this area here is where you actually put in the information for your signature. Let me show you how to do a simple one. Let's say I'll put like regards, sorry, or whatever you want to put there, or you may want to put yours sincerely. Well, spelled that wrong, sincerely, or either one of the other, whatever you want to put. Then you put a name. Let's see, and if it's like for business, probably you might want to put the job title, and we want to put like a website address. Let's see, I'll put my website address. Right now, what you could do, which is nice, you could add a link to this website. Let me just put this in front of here. Now to do that, I will highlight the website address, highlight that, and I'll go to this option here. See it says link, I'll click on that, and let's go to change. Actually, yes. Okay, what happened here now? What I will do, I will change this. It's saying text to display. So I'm just going to put the website address, the name of it. So it's M. Right, let's leave it at that. And this here is the actual URL for the website, right? So you could click here to test the link. It will go open to a new tab, so you can test it and make sure it works, and then you're good to go. So I'm going to click OK. So that's all set. Right, so you see that that's the name of the website, MJ Photorama, and it is hyperlinked to the actual website address, right? Which is really cool. So when anybody sees your email, they could click on that link and go to your website and check it out. That's really, really nice feature. You can also add in your phone number if you wish. Let me just add it quickly. Nothing strange about that. Alright, and the other thing you could do too, you could change the formatting of the text. Let's say if I want to make this bold or maybe italic, you could change the font here, different font types, and you have a different font size, huge, large, whatever you want to do, right? And that's basic stuff, right? Now, what I want to show you, what I would like, I really wanted to show you is, I did it for a client today, and I thought I'll do this video, right? Now, I decided to insert a logo for her in her signature, right? Now, we can insert a logo here, you know, let's click on this side here. Let's say you want your logo to the side here, or maybe you want it on this side here. Now, you have this icon here to insert an image, right? Let me click on that. I've got an image to show you to see how it looks. Okay, so I just selected my image and it now is quite big. Right, we don't really want anything that big, so I'll just click on it. And we have the options here, small, medium, large. So I'm going to click, right now it's at the original size. So I'm going to select small. So I want it nice and neat, right? But the thing about it is, I can't really move this image to the side. Let me see. It's going to the bottom where I really want it. I want it to the side. Let me just try again. Put it there. I don't really have much flexibility, right? That I would like to. So in order to get it like how I'd like to, I'll have to use Google Docs to get this displayed like how I'd like it to be displayed. But other than that, let me just take off this. If you don't want to insert any image, this is how you insert your signature, right, in your Gmail email, right? Okay, so now I'm going to do the feature now if you want to add your logo to your signature. So let's do this. We have to go, like I said, into Google Docs. So I have Google Docs up here, and I'm going to create a new document. Click on the plus sign. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to insert a table to get this the way we would like it to look, okay? So I'm going to insert, and we're going to click on table. Click across here. Now I want to create a table with 2 columns, 1 row. Okay, so right now the first option is 1 column, 1 row. So if I just go across here, you will see 2 columns, 1 row. So I'm going to click on that. Okay, so we have 2 columns, 1 row. Okay, so right away now you can see I'm going to use this to create my signature. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to insert the logo. Bear with me as I go along. I'll show everything will come together. Just insert my logo, come back here, image, upload from computer. Okay, so I just inserted my logo, right? I think I've used a different one because this one has a kind of a colored background. I do really like that. Okay, so in this other box, I'm going to add in the text that I would like to have in the signature. So I'll just put in what I had in before. All right, I'll just put a hyperlink. I'll highlight the name of the website, click on hyperlink, and I'm going to insert the website address here. All right, I'll click on apply. All right, that's simple. Now, as you can see here, the image is much bigger than the text, right? So that is not acceptable. So we're going to resize the image by clicking on it, and I'll just drag the ends like that to reduce its size, make it a little smaller. Okay, so we're going to fix this as we go along. Now, as you can see here now, the image is way too far from the text, right? So I'm going to resize this part of the table. I'm just going to drag across that there to make the width of this this column smaller. I'm also going to do it on this side too as well. All right, good, looking good. That seems to be fine. What do you think? Yeah, that should be fine. I'll just put it in the email to see how it looks, and I'll know how that is going to work. Okay, that should be fine. Make an adjustment. I'll make this smaller. Yes, that should be super fine. So now, if I copy this and put it into the email, right, we're going to get this black line. I don't want that black line. So we're going to go back into format, table, and we're going to go down to table properties, and we have this option here. This is a table border. Right now it's defaulted black. This is that black line we're seeing there. So I'm going to click on the drop down arrow, and I'm going to go and click white, so that table border would be white. You would not see anything. Okay, I'm going to click on OK. All right, what do you think? That looks good enough. So I'm going to highlight this information. I will go back and fix this logo, don't worry. But at least you have the basic idea. So I'm going to edit, select all, then edit and copy that I selected. I'm going to go back to the email address. Now I'm going to remove this because I want to show you a different way now with the logo in. Okay, so I'm going to right click and paste. That looks really, really nice, don't you think? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. So I'm good to go. So what I will do now, I really like how that looks. So I'm going to, before I go any further, now we have these options here to look at. So I'm done creating the signature. And what I'm going to fix to, I don't really like this part, I'm going to fix it to show you how to fix that. There's a space between the logo and the text. That space there, I'm going to show you how to fix that. But before I go on, this option here, we have signature defaults. It says for new emails, we want to have is right now it's default at no signature. So we want to have that signature with every new email. So I'm going to click on the drop down arrow, and I'm going to click on test. Test is the name of the signature that we just created. Remember I said previously you could have more than one different signatures, okay? And this other option here is on reply forward use. I will do the same thing as well, right? Click on test. So every time you forward or reply to an email, you would have your signature always there. This option here was recommended to click on it. I never did it before, but we'll do that now. It says insert signature before quoted text in replies and remove the dashes line that precedes it. Yeah, I think you know what I mean by that, right? So I'll click on that, and I'm going to save this. All right. But what I will be before I go on, I'm going to show you how it looks. So to see how it looks, I'll just compose an email and see how it looks. That looks really, 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 really cool. But what I don't like the white, this color background, and then this space between the logo and the text. So let's fix that now. I'm going to close off this. Okay, so I'm back again. I changed my logo with a nice white background. I'm very much pleased with it. Now the other issue that I want to fix is the space between the logo and the text on this side here. So let me show you how I do that. So remember I told you this is a table. So I'm going to go back into format, table, table properties. I just want you to see how it's done. So I'm going to put back in the borderline, change the color actually so you could see exactly what I'm doing. So, right. So this is the borderline for where the logo is. I'm going to make this width of this column smaller. That's how I'm going to treat this issue here. Right, so at least the text is coming closer to the logo. Right, and let me show you another option too as well. Let me go back into format, table properties. Now we have an option here, it's called cell padding. I'll show you what it is. I'm going to adjust this to 0. There you go. Cell padding is the start of where this line is and where the actual text starts. So if there's a space between that two, that's what you call the cell padding, right? So you see basically now the R is jamming onto that line. I have reduced that cell padding to 0. So when I remove that black line, it will look nice and close to the logo, just as how I would like to see it. So let me go back into format, table properties, and I want to change back the table border to white. Click on OK. Super, super fabulous. Super, super fabulous. So I'm going to go into edit, select all, edit again and copy, and I'm going to go back into my email, So I'm back at my email. I'm just going to remove this information here that I have. Just going to right click in there, paste that, what I just copied, and I'm good to go. Now, what I'm seeing here, this is basically, is not really to the left. The reason why this is looking like that is because when I created from here, it's more to the center. So what you need to do, I won't show you how to do that now. What you would do when you're creating this, make it to the edge, to the left of your page. So when you copy it to your, where is it? Your email, it will be more to the left of that email, okay? This is looking really, really good. I love how that looks. Just do this quickly for you here. Let's go back into format, table, properties. And right now what happened is I have cell vertical alignment. Oh yes, here it is. Table alignment. I had it center. So if I click on the drop down arrow, click on left, click on OK. This will fix that problem. So when I copy this back to my signature, it will be on the left hand side where it's supposed to be. If you enjoyed this video, click on the thumbs up button, leave a comment for me, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to click on the bell next to the subscribe button. In doing so, you get a notification each time I upload a new video. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.